/confessions. I had S_X with my boss, and he doesn't know. I work in an office with about 30 other people. It's an old converted farmhouse actually, and it's a very casual environment. We have lots of parties and department contests and such, and likewise, we all get along fairly well. Now my boss is a very friendly and open guy. He talks openly about his personal life all the time. It is in no way creepy or offensive, because he doesn't overshare or push his personal life on others. Rather, he is a very open book, if that makes sense. He is the typical life of the party type of person, always up for anything, always looking for something to do. So a little over a year ago, we had a company party. I had been hanging around my boss a bit extra during the party, as we had worked together all day long on a major project, and hanging out at the party together just seemed like a natural extension. We were having a good time, good conversations, and although I never really felt attracted to him in the past, this time was different. It was a slight lust, like a reward for us wrapping up the project. We continued to chat, and then he got up and I lost sight of him for an hour or so. Then he returned. I tried asking where he went, but he deflected and instead made a move on me. Really without thinking, I went along with it. We snuck back to his office, closed the door, and did the dance. It actually really sucked though. He was pretty drunk and fumbling around. He couldn't get it up, and was all over the place with what he was trying to accomplish. I tried to slow him down and guide him through some foreplay, which worked, and we were able to get it on, but it was over within a minute. Whatever. Well, immediately after, we leave his office, and I turn the corner and he's gone again. I don't see the rest of the night. In some ways, it felt a bit hot, being used for a quickie by my boss, then returning to the party like nothing happened. Flash forward to after the weekend. All day Monday, I was a nervous wreck, anticipating seeing him at work. What was our relationship like now? Would we do this again? I tried avoiding him most of the day, until finally, I had to go to his office, and there was no way around it. Immediately, he brought up the party, and apologized for skipping out on me. I said it was no big deal. He then asked me to close the office door, and I did, and he told me he had actually left to do some shrooms with someone who had brought them to the party. I was a bit taken aback, although it explained his behavior when he returned to the party. But before I could say anything, he continues talking about his shroom trip, and how when he was peaking, he hooked up with Lisa, fake name, in his office, and how wild it was. Now Lisa is a woman who works in my same department, and quite frankly, we do look very much alike, to the point where new hires will mix us up at the start. In his drunken shroom trip, he mistook me for Lisa. I felt kind of stupid then, that he mistook me for another woman. Like if he knew it was me he wouldn't have done it. I didn't bother correcting him, and he continued to think he scored with Lisa even though it was me who had his dick in my mouth. Oh well. Guess I now know he's no stunner in the bedroom.